once again to seeing you. And as my internship draws to a close and I reflect back on all I have learned, I realize what an excellent experience this has been. I gather much knowledge in the classroom, but a hands-on approach has been invaluable. In my opinion, the best way to learn is by doing. I am truly grateful for this opportunity. To be honest, when I began looking for my second internship, I was not that sure about uh, I like having so much freedom in my daily working, but looking back, I am appreciative of the way the department they give me, as they give me lot of enough space to make mistake and for me to grow up from them. And the front office department was helpful when I had questions. They would teach me steps by steps. It's very professional. As a result, I think that an internship is extremely valuable to a student, including me. Is a small taste of the real world. It helped reinforce my knowledge of responsibility, focus, drive, and ambition. I had to be responsible for people's money, credit, and authorization forms, getting to work on time, fulfilling my word, and completing all the tasks that I was assigned. I learned focused, I got tired but didn't give up. I remember that there will be some girls that come into the hotel and therefore I cannot the front desk can be very busy most of the time. At the beginning, I really wanted to quit my job as I cannot handle it. It can be the guest complaints most of the time. Also, the unsatisfactory from the your leaders based on your performance. But thanks to my colleagues, they give me a lot of positive energy and everyone works as a team. For example, sometimes they may stay with the colleagues that is a coming shift and solve the problems together, and it let me feel that this is what is team spirit. And I think what kind of skills that I learned from my second internship, I think there are three. First one is the multitasking, communicating, and also the how to learning to deal with the diversity. And I think for the open communication was one of the strongest and most apparent skills that I learned during my second internship. Though I have already got the experience from my first internship, I thought I can be better than before. But when I did my second internship, I was intimidated and nervous to ask too many questions because I didn't want it to admit that I didn't understand or that I need extra help with something. Luckily, I got over that fear quickly because asking questions is the only way to learn what you are really supposed to be doing. I found that my boss and my fellow staff members, I really appreciate for them. If I ask too many questions, they will teach me like very patiently and they make sure I really understood what I was doing and the thing that I did is correct or not. I think if I had not worked with such cooperative and helpful people, I probably would have been too nervous to ask questions in my next job. Now, I know it's not too bad to ask questions. I won't have to struggle in my future career. Without open communication between everyone in my department, I cannot perform better than before. And what kind of tours or I think the hotel they offer the job training in different periods. For the beginning, they let me know the things that relevant to my job and make me easily adapt to the working force, like help me to understand the background, the history of the hotel group. And furthermore, the training manager from the front office, they will share the experience when light up or even like after work. Like they will share how to deal with the guest complaints, how to make the guest satisfied to your service, and how to perform like a professional receptionist. And moreover, there would be some professors from the hotel groups come to the hotel sometime. They will hold a test of the knowledge from the front desk. I have to take that test and evaluate the professional level of knowledge. And furthermore, they will host some talk, and then I have to take part in. And from this kind of class, I gain a lot of knowledge and that I haven't learned or in school or the front desk. Yes. And I would like to share the guest problem experience with you. And actually, to be honest, I think the customer service is so hard, especially for the front desk, because actually we have to encounter the complaint with the guest or even your colleagues. Therefore, we cannot like please everyone. There are people in this world that are not like that simply simple, and I got a lot of complaints during my internship, especially on the Chinese National Day, and most of them they are family trip, and then they come from different cities from China, and they just come to the hotel in the Bund, and they really want to like have a nice living experience, but they criticize for the experience, like the waiting hour of the check-in is too long, the room type is not that worse, and so on. Sometimes I admit that they are telling the truth, yeah, especially for the efficiency of the front desk and the efficiency of the front desk and the housekeeping department. And but sometimes the guests, sometimes they are not that easy to treat, because sometimes they complain for the room type. But I truly think that it's quite clear stated in the website. But their guests, they are our God actually, and we have to make them happy. Um, Therefore, we cannot like just say sorry, and we have to try our best, to try our sincere, to give them the reasonable excuse and offer them like some full welcome drinks, coupons, and amenities to send to their room. Even when they show up in the lobby again, we have to offer like a very welcome and even warm greeting for them to make them feel that really hope that they have a really nice experience living in our hotel. Therefore, I think the front office, this internship is not an easy thing. It's quite involve lot of things. The things face to the people, yeah. But due to the guest complaints, I think this internship is also a great way to network with people in the industry. For example, my leaders, my colleagues, as they really give me a lot of contacts and referring me to open position in this industry. Sometimes when the guests they have complaints, they come to the front desk, or sometimes they will call us through the phone, and actually we will think out the methods together with my colleagues, and why um, we will think why they are not happy. We will find out the mistake that we made when dealing with when the guests come to us. Yes, and therefore we sometimes are together, like we will come out the methods together, and then we combine with each other, and then give the guests the best solution to their complaints. Therefore, I think due to like a lot of times we're doing this, and the relation between us is much strong. Like we're a team, and then we cannot like uh, solve the problem by yourself, because team spirit, I think, is a very like it's an energy for me sometimes. And this is my like final video of my internship. Thank you for listening.